An active student section at basketball games can change the entire environment of the game. Students showing up to support other students creates a sense of community that is unmatched by many other school events. So far this year, there have been 4 home games, and each one has seen a student section packed full of Beavers. However, the turnouts for the girls' game have been scarce in comparison to that of the boys' team. I got the chance to speak with a few of the Lady Beavers to find out their thoughts on the attendance at their games.
Having an active student section makes us play a lot better. We have more adrenaline. We play 10 times better.
I think when we have student sections at home, it just gives us more adrenaline and more like intensity while we play. I think it really determines how much energy we have during the game.
We don't really have a huge student section, not as well as they have for the boys' game.
Always the same ones that come and support us, definitely. I think during the second half, there's always quite a bit of people, so that's fun during the end of the game.
They come in towards the end a lot, but there are some people that come and support, and I do appreciate that.
Frustrations with the lack of attendance for Lady Beaver basketball games is not just unique to the players, though. I also spoke with Alexis Powelson, cheer team captain, and Mallory Cupp, Pep Club president, to gain more insight on the shortcomings of support for the Lady Beavers.
I do not think that the student section has done their part. They don't really show up. There's not really a lot of people there. The student section isn't always the best. I think they kind of just ignore the cheerleaders when we're trying to do cheers with them, and they sit down over quarters and timeouts, which is really annoying. I do think that having a big student section who's really active in the game makes it a lot more fun for everyone there. Like, I'm having more fun cheering if the student section's having fun too. It makes a big difference if there's a big student section. Even if it's a close game or not, like, the student section can still have fun. We were playing Cimarron, and during the girls' game, there was like a few people in the student section, but like not a lot, and they were just kind of like sitting there like chatting with their friends, not really paying attention to the game. And then during the boys' game, for the first half of the boys' game, there was a large number of students there. But yeah, there's definitely always more people who show up to a boys' game than the girls' game, even if they left earlier. You notice that there's a lot of people there for like the fourth quarter of the girls' game and not the whole game, but I think there should be people there for all of it, especially like high school kids. I mean, 9 o'clock is not that late.
As someone who goes to the girls' games, like, it's honestly ridiculous. But in comparison to last year, it was worse last year. Like, I was sitting with the girls' managers because there's like, I didn't want to sit by myself and there's no one there. So in comparison to last year, it is better, but it's like, why do you guys not want to come? Because at the Holcomb game, it was such a close game, and it was so fun to watch, and it was intense, and it's giving everything the boys' game is giving, and yet no one wants to come and watch, which I think is a little silly. It is at 6 o'clock, so like, if you're in a practice, you do have time to go home and shower and still make it like a little before halftime, if not earlier. Like I said, the Holcomb game was a blast, and I was up and cheering and just as much as I would be in the boys' game. So your peers, at the end of the day, like, why are you not supporting them if you have the opportunity to?
Looking ahead at the few remaining basketball games, players and supporters alike have some expectations of what they would like to see from the student section moving forward.
What I would want to see more is more people just coming to our game and not just always going to the guys' game, and just having that same support that the boys get.
Definitely just like be more involved. Especially like with us cheerleaders. If we're doing a cheer, like, do it with us. And then when we do like VRS3 after someone gets a 3, like, say it with us.
I think the student section has been really good with the themes and stuff. I love it when like we have like cowboys or like something like that. I think that's always fun, and I think just being really loud and energetic and very positive towards girls and boys, I think that's really good.
More people at the girls' games, better attendance, themes. This year, like, Mr. Byer is making sure to send it out. Like, you literally just have to check your email. So themes for one thing. I think if we were all doing it as a whole, just how much more like powerful our presence would be.
Although there is not a home game scheduled this week, be on the lookout for future dates where you can come support both the girls and the boys team. For BBN, I'm Kalo Hineman.